All right. No. Sounds of the new Guardz radio playlist. We are inside now with our special guest for the evening. We have the lovely Aicha Therese inside. Make some new Guardz noise for Aicha Therese, please. All right.
Hey.
Okay. So, first of all, who is Aicha Therese?
Hi, Aicha Therese is a spoken word artist, singer, songwriter from Southeast London.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, that's it really.
Okay. And so, like, let's go back right to the beginning. Your childhood.
Oh,
Your
Right-
childhood.
right
How did
back
your
to the
right
beginning.
back to the beginning? How did your upbringing influence the person and artist that you are today?
Well, I feel like I was given a lot of space to like creatively express myself. I spent a lot of time writing, and like you'd go home and go on Hotmail for a bit. After I was done with my Hotmail Messenger,
Yeah.
I was just writing like terrible stories, like creating a blurb for them, doing like graphic animations. Like I just wanted to write. Yeah, so I just feel like I was able to express myself in any way that I chose through my clothing, my hair, like through art.
Okay. So you're both a musician and a poet,
Yes.
yeah? And like how did you really like what made you want to do both of those things?
I actually never wanted to do music.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. There's something about the industry that it was looking a bit
It's grass.
techie.
It's
It was
grass.
looking
Kinda
like I just want to have fun.
Yeah.
So that wasn't giving fun. Whereas poetry, it just kind of came up. Like literally, I was just like, you know what actually happened? I got dumped. I was like 16. I got dumped, and I just I just wrote how I was feeling into my notes app. And then when I read over it, I was like, this is like a poem. Like it wasn't bars, but it wasn't
yeah.
like prose.
Okay.
So then I just like went on the internet, typed in poetry events London, and then the first one I went to, I ended up performing, and I was like, okay, I kind of like this. And then as I was writing more, the poetry kind of morphed more into music, where I was like freestyling and adding melodies to it. So it just kind of came naturally. It's not
Right,
something that
okay.
I wanted to do.
Right, it wasn't in the
necessarily.
plan. It just kind of
No.
happened. Okay, all right. And but I hear a lot of soulful influences in your singing style. Like it gives me a bit of like Flowetry vibes because it's got the poetry and the singing. And what are your biggest influences, both musically and in the poetry space? Let's say.
Musically, I'd say Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill.
All the legends.
All the legends, yeah. Amy Winehouse,
Yeah.
Bob Marley, Tupac, Nas, like just anyone that has like a proper message and some deep lyrical content. Yeah, I'm all about that.
Okay. And so like in terms of the age of Aquarius, I'm not gonna lie, this like project, like I don't know, your music just came up on my Spotify randomly.
Love that. Algorithm doing its
Algorithm's
job.
doing his thing, and once I found this project, this EP, right, like it just blew me away. I was like, how have I not heard of this person before? Like why have I not heard of this person before? And every track was fire, whether you were doing the spoken word on the tracks or whether you were singing, like it was almost flawless on each track, and it spoke to me. So I'm like, what was your process? How did that come together? Why? How did that come about? Tell us about Age of Aquarius.
Honestly, it was quite an impulsive decision to make a project. I kind of decided and then like recorded all the songs in like 2-3 months because I was writing loads of music and recording it. But like if I sat on it for more than a couple of weeks, by the time I was ready to release it, it's like I don't resonate with it as much. It doesn't feel like it's me. I don't necessarily want to share it. And I feel like it's selfish to be such a creative person and not share your work,
Yeah, I agree.
Like
I
to
agree.
be creating.
Nah, sorry.
I mean, if
Go
the
on,
shoe fits.
Go on, no, yeah, if the shoe fits. But no, I hear you. It's you want to share that with the world, right?
Yeah, I just feel like if I sit on it for too long, then like I overthink it. I end up being too critical, and then I won't like it. And there's a message in everything that I've written, so someone out there might need to hear that. So I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna make these songs. I'm gonna record them real quick, and then I'm gonna drop them by my birthday. So February 2024 is when I dropped the EP. I had
Okay.
a little party for it, a little listening party.
Dope,
and my
dope.
friends came through with the cover as well. Like the
Yeah.
cover for me.
Yeah, tell us about the cover because I get like some kind of Last Supper vibes from the cover, or was that not intentional?
Yeah, it kind of was. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like, it was meant to be like Alice in Wonderland's
Mm-hmm.
tea party and like the Last Supper in terms of like the formatting of it. So yeah, it was like a tea party, but like from the end. So we got some Maggies on the table, like a couple spliffs, like we got bare money on the table, and like the bunny rabbit is like wearing a balaclava with bunny ears. It was just like
Dope. So bare little Easter eggs in there as
Exactly.
well. Okay, and what was your favorite track to work on that EP, or do they all have their own space?
That's a good question. My favorite track to work on, I think, was probably the first one, Breathe Slow,
Okay.
which is like poetry and
Yeah.
music mixed. It was just, it was quite a deep message for myself. So just being able to kind of transmute those feelings and release them was quite a powerful process.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that one. But I had the most fun with Find the Light.
Okay, yeah, I like both them tracks. Both them tracks are fire.
Thank
And
you.
would you consider yourself more a poet or a singer at this current time?
I'm always a poet.
Yeah.
I'm always a poet. I feel like even my singing, like if I was to not do it in a melodic way and I was just to read it, it would be a poem.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it has that much depth.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm a poet, like
Okay.
through and through, and then the singing just comes in waves. And I'm a part-time rapper sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's hear some bars as well.
Sometimes we'll see it in EP2.
Yeah. I like to hear that. All right. And who are your favorite poets? Who were your favorites growing up? Who are the ones that inspired you the most?
That's actually an interesting question because this is going to sound bad.
Go
But
on.
I don't really like
You don't
poetry.
follow. Okay. All right.
Not
okay.
really. Like
Okay.
on the scene right now, people that I work with, 100%. But like growing up, no.
Okay.
No. Like in terms of the curriculum, what they taught us, what poetry is, it's just not on par with what poetry is meant to be.
Yeah,
So
I hear
yeah,
you.
growing up,
It was like limericks.
not
and
so much.
those
I'm
kind
more of a
things.
fan of the people on the end. So like,
Yeah.
just for one example, Miss Yankee, Big Scoop, Mr. Reed. Yeah, these are just my brethren, and
Okay.
I rate
No,
them
big
highly.
them up. Big them
I
all
rate
up.
them
Tell them where
highly.
to find them as well.
Yeah, none of that. None of that.
All right. So, is there a new project on the horizon? Because I heard you talking about EP2, and I actually like saw that on your socials recently. So, you were saying something about EP2. So, tell us
Little
what's on the
teaser.
horizon.
Yeah, I've definitely got another EP on the way. It's a different type of vibe, I'd say.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna be getting a little bit of a different sound, a little bit less neo soul-y, but still with that like.
Okay. So, what can we look forward to? Like, what kind of thing is it? I'm not asking too much.
I would just say like, I think it's important to show all sides of yourself as a
Okay.
person.
All
You
right.
know, like we're all multifaceted, and I can be like very deep and spiritual, but I'm also a bad. Can I swear?
Swear. It's
I'm
grime
also
radio- this is a grime
sorry.
radio
I'm
station.
also a bad bitch. Okay, so we're gonna get a little piece more of that type of energy.
All right. Yeah. Okay. It's necessary sometimes.
It's necessary, I think.
All right. So, and what what artists are currently on your playlist at the moment?
Current artists at the moment.
Doesn't have to be current artists. Just what artists are on your playlist currently.
Well, my top artist of the year was Rema,
Okay.
the GOAT. Wow,
Yeah.
love him. And Nems as well. Nems is like my main UK rapper
Okay.
right now. He's doing things. But I can't lie, I don't listen to a lot of like modern day music.
Speak on it.
Even this year, I was very conscious about like the type of lyrical content that I'm consuming. So a lot of the music I listen to doesn't have lyrics at all.
Okay.
It's just beats.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of jazz music, a lot of like lo-fi type
Okay.
beats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I can't even give you an artist per se. I don't be remembering.
You just be listening.
Yeah, or I remember the album cover.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
how my brain works.
All right. You're dealing in vibes. more
Right.
so. All right. And so speaking of which, we were talking about playlists and stuff. So a lot of artists are sharing their Spotify Wrapped currently. Have you already? And what are your thoughts on? And we're gonna go down a rabbit hole now.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on digital music and streaming in general at this current point in time?
Okay, wait. Let's start. That
Should we
was
start?
like
That
four
was
questions.
4 questions.
in
All right, let
one.
me start with the
Let's-
first
yeah.
question. All right. So who's on your playlist currently? We said who's on your playlist currently. Would you be sharing your Spotify Wrapped?
No.
Have you done it already?
That's none of nobody's business.
Okay, cool. I'm talking about your artist Wrapped as well, not just what you're listening to.
I did a little bit of that just because I think it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got maybe 12K on there in terms of the streams. So I think it's nice to just be like, oh, thank you. People that shared and liked it. So yeah, I did share that just because, I'm very appreciative of the few people that support my thing, share it. So yeah, I did share that. Yeah. But I don't know if it was to get to big numbers, I don't know if I would want to share it. Because I'm not trying to share it because, oh, look how fantastic I am. Look how many streams I got this year. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. How do you feel about the concept of that anyway? Like in terms of these, because none of us are getting paid that much off these streams.
Anyways, right.
To be like, I've got 2 million streams. And it's like, how much does that really translate to in terms of?
Yeah, I think...
There you go. There you go.
I think it depends obviously on the individual's intention. They should be trying to, just not be too gassed about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really translate into anything real at the end of the day. If you want to share it though, go ahead. But yeah, personally, I'm not sure if it was to get to a certain level of numbers, if I'll bother. Because the work speaks for itself really. I don't need to prove that I've got all this all these numbers behind me.
Yeah. Obviously, I think as well, when in terms of music, we want to connect with as many people who will like our music as possible. So there's that. But then at the same time, what do you think about streaming in general in terms of at this current point in time? How do you feel about how artists are treated? Because you were talking earlier about how the music industry, how you feel about the music industry, or how you felt about the music industry before you kind of started singing.
I still feel.
You still feel.
I still
feel. So yeah, what is the state, in your opinion, of the music industry? What is your opinion about it?
Well, my opinion is that it's an industry at the end of the day, and the way all industries, how they operate and how they make money is by exploiting people at the bottom. So there's kind of no way around it unless we literally destroy and rebuild, which is I'm waiting on that revolution, but until that day comes, I've just got to drop my songs on Spotify, unfortunately.
That's it.
But I was in between my EPs and stuff, some music I just don't want to pay for, if I'm going to be using YouTube beats and I have to buy the beat, I'd much rather not buy the beat and just put the music up on SoundCloud. Damn. Because I wasn't making money from it anyways.
Okay, that's true, Tim.
So
how do you feel about the producer in this transactional relationship?
Well, he put the beat on YouTube, so he kind of knew what was going on with that one. Do you get me?
Fair.
If it's free for free, how they do free for profit, or they do free for non-profit.
You can use it, but you can't.
Do you get me? So if I'm not making money from it, neither should you. Sorry.
Did you hear that, producers? Aicha Therese said, fuck your beats.
Sorry.
No,
not sorry. But if it's on the EP, if I write something that I'm this is a worthy of song, I like what I've written, I'm going to buy the beat and I'm going to put it in the EP and whatnot. But music should be free anyways. It's music at the end of the day. Music should be free.
Go on, talk your thing if you want to say something.
I mean, fair enough.
I think the attachments, 100% charge for them. The concerts, the merch, the interviews, all of that jazz. But the music itself, to me, that's poetry. And poetry, you shouldn't charge for poetry. It's basically just us communicating with each other.
Okay.
We're just sharing stories in a musical format. Do you get me? If I sit here and start going, are you going to pay for that? That's music. Well, you didn't like that.
Yeah. I hear you.
You didn't like that.
I hear you, but then wouldn't you say that as an artist, if people need to make a living as well? I know that the whole system of capitalism forces us into this kind of way of transactional relationships, but the artist needs to make a living. If that's your bread and butter, if you're not working and you're actually making money, your intention is to make money from music to support yourself, then something's got to give, right?
No, defo. But if you're putting beats on YouTube, that's a little side thing to help you doing your main production stuff. Yeah. So you should be really putting in more hours into the stuff that's going to be more lucrative for you and I just feel that nowadays as an artist, me spending all this money into the recording process and the buying the beat process, mixing and mastering, and then putting it on a streaming site that gives me 0.0002%. That's not lucrative. And it will kind of never be. Do you get me? Even if I was a massive artist, it still wouldn't be like.
You have to do a whole heap of millions to even get that chunk.
That's what I'm saying. And more time, they're making money from their gigs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That's why like when COVID came about, it was peak for all of them because that is
100%.
where they're making their money. So it's like, I don't know. It's something to think about.
Yeah, for sure. Nice, interesting. Okay, and who's your most impactful artist in the last 10 years for you personally? Who do you feel the most impactful artist for you is?
Like that's alive.
They don't have
Sorry.
to be alive. They don't have to be alive.
They don't have to be alive.
Nah, they have to have an impact.
Most impactful in the last 10 years. That is a hard one.
You can come back to
That is
it.
a hard one. What's your one? Give me an idea. Let me think.
For me personally, you know what? No one actually ever turns that question back around. For me personally, it depends what genre we're talking about. I think that maybe...
Okay.
Last 10 years is hard as well,
I might have an answer.
Yeah. You think Nipsey?
The last 10 years?
Yeah, last 10 years, yeah. You say Nipsey.
I was going to say Skepta.
Skepta, you think, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I hear how Nipsey was influential, but I actually never heard of his songs.
Oh, you never
or
heard it?
nothing. Yeah,
No,
I heard the
did
odd
hear it.
one.
I did hear his stuff.
For me, I would say Currency.
Currency for you. Okay. For you, Ray, you said Nipsey, yeah?
Or
Yeah?
The Alchemist.
The Alchemist. Yeah?
He's been doing things
He's been doing
in
his
every
things.
sense of the word, like production-wise, like even
Yeah.
the sound
Yeah,
of
yeah,
certain
yeah,
rappers has come from.
I think that his impact is much longer than 10 years. But I think you were saying in the last 10 years, I think he's really managed to stay. He's managed to find a way to like bridge the gap between what he was doing before and working with the current generation of yeah.
That's wicked.
For me, it will probably be somebody independent as well. But it will take me. I don't want to just throw an answer out there because I'll go home and
Oh,
I'll
so
be
you
like,
want me to throw an answer?
of course. You're the guest. I'm joking.
Yeah, I think I'll go with The Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah. All right.
So not Skepta, Alchemist.
Yeah, because like you lot were saying, like, oh, independent, not independent. Skepta's not independent, is he? No. So he's doing a lot with a lot of support. So yeah, I would say The Alchemist then over Skepta.
All right. Yeah. No, I like that. I like that answer. Okay. So where can people find you, and what's next for you? Have you got any shows lined up?
So you can find me on all socials, Insta, TikTok, Aicha Therese.
Yeah.
Shows, I actually don't. I've been hibernating.
Have you?
I've been hibernating. I can't lie. Like I don't know. I've created like a new structure for myself in terms of the year. I feel like I might be going a bit deep here, but I feel like we're being scammed. Yeah.
Oh.
We're being scammed when they try and tell us that we should start new projects in January.
Yeah.
It's winter. It's cold. That goes against nature. Nothing starts growing. Like the flowers don't start blooming in January. So I'm not gonna start like trying to like put down all of these projects when it's still time for me to like ruminate on some ideas and
That's
know.
interesting. So what is your ideal writing time? Like when do you kind of blossom the most, or is it like random?
No, so like I'll still be writing now, but it's not like an expressive time.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't really want to be up on stage. I don't really want to be socializing too much. Not even just because it's cold. I just feel like it doesn't feel like the time. Like I'm working, like everyone's talking about the winter arc, lock in. I'm working all year. I'm locked in all year. The reality is in the winter arc, I should be chilling. I've put in the work. I've worked for a solid like 10 months in a row, 9 months in a row. Like when do I get to kind of put up my feet, write some poems in my notepad in bed and just like sit on it?
Yeah.
So for me, like it's kind of now. And yeah, there's loads of things that happen in the year that you don't give yourself time to process, even like emotionally. So I'm focusing on that at the minute. But come like February, I'm active.
It's go time.
I'm
It's go
outside.
time. I'm outside.
Listen, the 10 months starts from then. And then
Okay.
we run throughout the whole spring or summer. And then, like autumn, we slow it down a little bit. Winter, you can't find me. You're lucky I'm here. I'm joking.
Nah, listen, give thanks. All right, so I'm gonna try and be cheeky again. I'm gonna ask you, do you have a name for your project yet? Have you got like a track kind of amount of tracks, or is it embryonic stages?
No, there's I've got 4 or 5 tracks at the minute. Yeah. 4 of them are recorded, 3 of them are recorded. Still need to record 1 more. And I kind of this is the thing, I'm not sure if I like the title that I've come up with so far.
Okay.
So I don't know if I want to tell you because it's kind of cringy.
Oh.
No, it's not that bad. Basically, it's Sick of Love Songs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Yeah.
So that's the title I have at the minute.
But you might not keep that title.
I might not keep it.
All right.
Yeah, but that is the vibe. I did like that it was the acronym is SOS as well, because it's literally save me from these trash niggas. Please get me out of here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why she's entering the bad bitch era. I see. Brat winner. I hear it. All right. I think we need to stop chatting and let you sing, or let you, do what you're gonna do. I don't know, express yourself.
Oh, it's time to express.
Yeah, it's time. I think it is time. Have you got that track lined up?
Let me do the track second, because I think you lot want me to do a poem.
Oh,
as well?
Yeah.
One poem, one song.
Yeah. No, of course. Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Cool.
So before we line up the track, you're gonna do a bit of spoken word. So I'm gonna hang back. Oh, sorry. First of all, you told people where to find you already, but just let them know once again.
Hey, so it's Aicha Therese. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, AICHA Therese.
Perfect. All right. Aicha Therese, do your thing.
Cool. This one's called Insta Lies. Oh, wait. Sorry. Cool. Does everyone in here have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Does anyone in here wish they didn't have one?
Sometimes.
Yeah. This is that vibe. Welcome to my perfect curated life. Bad bitch in disguise, don't let my Insta feed you lies. Snap a selfie with a smize, suck it in, poke it out just right. I'm the perfect size, you see. Getting paid through publicity, touch your phone screens, but you can't touch me. Getting clout off likes and streams. Are you really popping if you don't have 10k views? Are you really an influencer if you don't cop these shoes everyone already has? Running from reality to get to the bag, weak connection, low service, relationship, lags. Self-worth measured in followers, lost inside the buzz. These comments are just words. These views are still people, making me want to live my life in secret. You can't compete where you don't compare. Social media has us in this space where we illustrate strangers' lives depending on what they post. But how can I envy someone's progress when I'm still on the ropes? How can you want to be in their position but can't take the heat in the kitchen? How can you want to see progress speed up its pace when you haven't even started the race? Because what Instagram fails to advertise is the sleepless nights, the amount of tries it takes for the sake of being successful, and we have you all fooled. 100 photos showing his teeth, but he's selling his Gucci shoes to make ends meet. We should link up, you and me, go to a cafe, link up at 3, wear something earthy, browns and greens, paired with red lips, we can be twins. We'll sup outside even though it's freezing, take a selfie, hashtag twinning, get a candid shot of me sipping my tea and I'll caption it. Your girl wishes she was me. Wishing you live my life when I don't even live mine. I just post like everything's fine. 50 comments saying couple goals, but we know that we're lying. Been split up for a month now, but the views are multiplying. Watch my Snapchat, Ubers everywhere. New day, new hair. Use my discount code for money off your purchase. Weekends filled with parties. The real black Barbies friends. Not because we have common interests, but because we're the prettiest. Our 12k followers combined, screaming that we love our lives when we don't even live our lives. We construct the lies, plaster images of perfection till I look at myself and fail to recognize the person in my reflection, craving attention from anyone who will listen. Face painter, waist trainer, flat tummy tee, neon bikini, stupid caption, cliched fashion, lace front hair, unnecessary amounts of footwear, living the dream, living a dream, no grasp on reality. My latest post has 250 less likes than the previous. Maybe I should delete it. Maybe I should pout my lips, curve my hips. Maybe I should bend over the bathroom sink. Maybe I should pose in my new panties. Suffering withdrawals from the world revolving around me, advertising everything except how I really feel. Welcome to my perfect curated life. Bad bitch in disguise. Insta lies.
Yeah, serious.
Thank you.
Go true. Yeah, go true. What we doing now?
We can do the song now.
All right.
Yeah. Let me stand up for this
Yeah.
one. All right.
So
Cool.
what are we
this-
singing?
This is Clouds of my debut EP, and this is the first song I ever made as well. The sun was so bright, nearly burnt my eyes. Washed with the tides, yeah, I'm wavy. Call me crazy, cause there are rules I don't abide. But why would I? The roller coaster crashed, built foundations from our backs. They keep playing with the track, so I had to step off the track. On these static screens I'm glued, low vibrations in the news. What they feed I won't consume, I'd rather starve. The summer brings the violence, we complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate, on a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down, I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence, we complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate, on a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down, I'm feeling better in the clouds. The community has changed, everybody acts selfishly. So I'll blow this silver haze to alleviate the stress. Where I go, only I can choose. Try to tame me, I refuse. What they feed, I won't consume. I'd rather starve. The summer brings the violence, we complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate, on a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down, I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence, we complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate, on a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down, I'm feeling better in the clouds. On the streets it's still the same. The children left to speculate. Yeah, I won't be waiting for the day till the kingdom comes, cause this kingdom's done, nowhere left to run. Waiting for the rain, praying for a change. The summer brings the violence, we complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate, on a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down, I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence, we complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate, on a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down, it's always better in the clouds. Yeah, yo. That's it. That was Aicha Therese, Clouds. Thank you for having me.
We can fade that out. She has been Aicha Therese. Make some big New Guardz noise for Aicha Therese inside. Yeah. Mode London, New Guardz Radio. All right. Thank you very much for passing through.
Thank you.
It's been a wonderful chat. And I wish you luck with the EP that's coming soon. And we look forward to hearing it. What's that called again? Tell us the working title.
Nah, I'm not gonna tell you. I can't tell it again.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking. All right. Thank you very much. You're welcome to stick around if you want to, but thank you very much for passing through.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to be moving inside the sounds of Motion Hyrule, who's going to come up and get on the ones and twos, and then we'll have our chats later on in the show. Keep it locked. It's Mode London, New Guardz Radio. Let's go.
Mode.